Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this particular video we're going to be talking about how to level up mentally and socially. So if this is something you're interested, please stay to the end of the video. I want to talk about on how to level up socially or mentally is that you need to stop being a people pleaser. Like, based on my previous experience, I kind of conformed into the environment, based on what I thought people expected of me, people's opinions, what I thought people wanted me to be like, okay? And there is a whole lot. I feel like I could create an entire video on how and why you are a people pleaser, but for today I just want to emphasize on how we can level up socially, mentally. And I know that the number one thing that has helped me is that I stopped being a people pleaser. Like, it's so important. You cannot to everybody. Like, it's okay for you to say no, bro, sis. Like, let's sit back and talk about this. Like, I need you guys to keep practicing how to say no. Like, in the mirror, I'll wake up in the morning, someone asks me, will you be able to make this, will you be able to do this for me? Like, no, it's okay to say no. Like, and I want to just do a disclaimer that I'm not saying you have to be a snob or be somebody you're not, or be rude to people, but there's how you can say no respectfully. Say there is an event, okay, that is coming around. I know it's not going to be convenient for you to make it. You have to work, or you really just need some self time to isolate. Like, it's okay to say no. You cannot be everything to everyone or everywhere, so it's okay to say no. Stop being a people pleaser. Say no, okay? No. Also, we need to learn to look at ourselves as a brand. Start looking at I watched this particular video somewhere where the person was like, what, I said to look at myself as a brand. I was like, this makes sense. You know what, I need to start looking at myself and say, okay, you know what, Kemi is a brand. There are certain places that Kemi should not be found in, okay? There are certain things, there are certain people that I shouldn't let in my space. All right, when you start, like the likes of the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the Fendi, it's not for everyone. Those high-end fashion, they are not for everybody. So that's how you should start thinking of yourself as a brand. Like, not everybody should be accessible to you, okay? So not everybody you should allow in your particular space, okay? So that's not even like where we are headed, but I just want you guys to know that stop being a people pleaser. Like, pump and plain. Now God, this point about being a people pleaser, like, seriously, it's okay for everybody not to like you. Like, you need to get comfortable in the mirror looking at yourself and being like, you know what, everybody cannot like me. I am not for everyone. You cannot be loved by all. I think as soon as you can strike that off your expectation of people, that everybody has to like you. Because my experience, I realized that I was trying to do everything. I would get into a room or an event and I found out that, okay, you know what, I had to be the entertainer just because I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted everybody to be okay with me. Like, I didn't want to have any disagreement. I wanted to be the one that was known to have friends. No, sis, it's okay for everybody not to like you. I feel like some of us still battle this even as we are grown, okay? We all still battle that, but I want you to understand that it is okay for everybody not to like you. Like, you just need a few, like a select few in your circle. So stop being a people pleaser, and that's on that period of your life. It is okay to delete people's numbers. It's okay to block people. I feel like there are phases for everyone, and once you feel like you've outgrown the person, respectfully, because sometimes it's familiarity that brings contempt, like they say. So when you know that you've outgrown this person and you still feel the need for the person to occupy your space, like, sis, it's okay to just lose the number. Okay, just respectfully lose the number. There doesn't have to be like, you don't have to have like a confrontation or conflict. I'm not saying go into conflict with people, but just respectfully, just become invisible to some people. Do you understand what I mean? Like, it's okay to cut people off, especially those friends that you start something and they're always downplaying your blessings. I feel like I need to dedicate an entire video onto fake friends. So let me know in the comment section if you think you want to hear that from me and all that. Like, there's some people that some people that you start something, maybe for instance, let's take YouTube. Like, let's not think too far. You start a YouTube channel, you start a business, and your friend is like, everybody's on YouTube. Like, there's ain't nothing special about that. Like, she's on YouTube, everybody's on YouTube and all that stuff. Like, what's she going to do? What does she even know that she wants to teach us on YouTube? Such people, once you even hear that someone makes a comment or the person is just making like just a remark, like, well, what are you talking about? Like, if you have those friends that you cannot share your blessings with, or that you share something. For instance, when I started my YouTube, I kind of sent like my links and all that to everybody. I even went ahead and did like a voice note to some people. Just did like, they just left it on red, like Like if it were me, someone said, I'll be like, oh, you know, but then again, you can't be, you are not everybody. So I understand that, you know, they'll be like, and then now they come back and they're like, okay, hi, I love you. Sis, when I sent it to you, you acted like I was invisible, like you put me on red. Sis, you're gonna be on red, okay? And that's on that. Like, I'm not someone that likes confrontation or likes to have issues with people, but you know what? I've grown to understand, and this is coming from someone who used to be a people pleaser. So it's not like I'm asking you to just wake up and be this. I'm asking us that, okay, ladies, guys, it's time for us to grow. Okay, respectfully, there are certain things that we're not taking into the new year. Like, come on now. If you with me, let me know. Say preach, okay? So yeah, there are certain things that we're not taking into the new year, okay? So I think it's time for us to cut out some people. Fake friends, you know, you can just feel the energy when you, especially, and I don't like it when people say they have something good and they can't share it with their friends. I feel like don't acknowledge such people as friends. Like, those are not your friends, and it's time to let go. Okay, I know that moving on, starting afresh and letting go of friends is not easy. Like, seriously, that friend hurt really be deep. Okay, when you break up with your boyfriend, yeah, it can cut, but when you break up with your friend, sometimes it cuts in pieces, okay, that you didn't even expect. So, but I just want you to know that coming from me, being there, done that, it's time to grow. Let's elevate ourselves, okay? And that's what this video is about. Stop letting people get into your head, okay? You need to know your worth. Literally, that's like my point. You need to know your worth. It's okay to know your worth. Like, you need to value yourself. And when we're talking about valuing yourself, I'm talking about the people that you put in your space. Okay, like I was talking about those brands, those Louis Vuitton, the Gucci. They know that they are brands, so they know their value, that they are not for everybody. The same way you shouldn't be giving everybody access into your space, into your personal space. Okay, especially when someone is asking of you what you know that you can't ask of them. We have those friends that put high demands on us, but you yourself, you are too scared to ask those friends back that, okay, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? But then they can ask it of you, and when you say no, then they take offense. But you can't ask that of them. So we need to, let's check yourself before you lose yourself, okay? Know your worth. You need to know your worth. I feel like, sometimes, which brings me to my next point, you need to have those self-reaffirmations. We need to work on our self-esteem. Look into the mirror and speak to yourself. Speak good things into yourself. Look at yourself and be like, you know what? You're a star. You are the it. You are it, Kemi, and that's on that, period. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. I am good. I look good. Like, I'm my own bee. Like, I am my own boss. Whatever it is you need to say to yourself in the mirror to hype yourself. This is something that I do every morning. Whenever I just finish taking a bath and I'm, applying lotion or just getting ready for the day, I reaffirm myself. So we need to work on our self-esteem. If you know me personally, you know that I use self-esteem. I throw it out a lot. Like it's almost like a cliche. Like, look, it's not good for my self-esteem. It's not good for my self-esteem. I always be telling people will be like, every time you unleash your self-esteem, I'm like, no, because it's a thing. Okay, you need to work on your self-esteem, because how you look at yourself, you literally in your own head, your voice is the loudest. So how the things you say to yourself really matter. The things you look in the mirror, like what you say to yourself, even when people tell you, oh my god, this picture is cute, and you're like, really, is it cute? That is your self-esteem. That means you doubt yourself. You doubt that picture is cute. But if someone says, oh, that picture is cute, and you're like, yes sis, I know, and I appreciate you for saying that and giving me a compliment or reaffirming me, but you already know, so be that, okay? So those are one of the things that you need to do to level up. Aside knowing your worth, you need to learn to self-reaffirm yourself. Basically, self-reaffirm yourself. Those self-love, like, there ain't nothing. I can go on and on about how to level up, how to do this, how to do that, but if you do not love yourself, now that's where we need to start the work. I think we then need to now do like an entire video on how to love yourself and build up your self-esteem, lower your boundaries. This is so important. Like, it's just trying to tell you that you are selective of the people that you let in your circle. And that is so important. You are selective of the people that you let in your circle. That is what I didn't realize as a teenager. And instead I was trying to twitch or to kind of conform myself to people's expectation or the environmental standards that, oh, everybody has to be friendly, you have to be friends with everyone. So I was trying to conform. Basically, I was trying to change, you know, trying to be like, okay, like, hi, even people that I felt okay, on a regular day I shouldn't, you know, relate with them or whatever. Not that it's bad to relate with them, but they weren't my kind of people. I found out, you know, trying to, you know, feel among, I didn't even know how to speak pidgin at the time. So I now realized that, okay, I was now trying so much, trying so hard, and there was nobody to even say, oh girl, you just have to be yourself. I mean, who really like has the time to notice all those things? But then again, if I'm saying this, if I had known my previous self, I could have slapped my previous self. I could have said, oh my god, sis, what are you doing? Like, just be yourself. Those that are for you are for you. Those that will like you will like you. Like, where are those people now? Where are those friends now? Where are they? I'm waiting. Where are they? I'm waiting. So do not try to conform or tweak yourself to be acceptable to the environment standards, especially if you're a teenager or whatever it is. You're just growing up and you feel like there's so much pressure to be something that I'm not. It is okay to set boundaries for yourself. It is okay for everybody not to like you. Do not try to please people. Okay, do not accept everybody into your space. It is okay to be a snob. Okay, it is okay to be called a snob when you personally know you're not a snob, because I don't think I ever feel like I'm better than anybody, because I feel like you can learn from absolutely everyone in this life. But at the same time, not everybody has to be your friend. Okay, you can have acquaintances, but not everybody has to be your friend. I don't even want to mention the word friend because I don't want to digress. Okay, because I feel like that friend topic, guys, don't even get me started. I feel like I would do a live with that friend topic because the video is going to be long if I want to delve into friendship. So I'm saying that it's okay to self-isolate. You have to get to a point where, you know what, you have to check yourself that I don't have too many friends. Okay, because I see that sometimes people are like scared of, you know, self-isolating, and self-isolation doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have friends, but you have to take out time off of, you know what, social media, read some books, some self-development, you know, books, you know, just take time and be by yourself. It's okay to self-isolate and just be like before now, I used to be one to known as the person that had a lot of friends. That's what I wanted people to know me for. Like, you will hear that they'll be like, who's gonna come to your events, all that kind of stuff. You need friends around you, and all that. Friends are good. Trust me, friends are really, really important when it comes to growing. They are also important, but at the same time, you need to be selective of your friendships. Okay, but that's a different point entirely. But if we're talking about how to level up, you have to learn to self-isolate. Before now, I used to want to be, like I was trying to say, that I wanted to be known as someone that had too many friends. But now I found out that, you know what, I actually enjoy my own company. I actually love being like a loner, a lone ranger, whatever they call it. Okay, I enjoy being a loner. So you have to get comfortable with being alone, walking alone. Okay, especially if you feel that, you know, the people around you are not the kind of people that, you know, will always root for you or want to see you win, then it's okay to be by yourself. There is absolutely nothing wrong in walking by yourself, being alone, as long as you have God. That's really all that you need. Okay, so I just wanted to put this out there. Like, it's okay. I also wanted to say that it's okay to not be liked by everybody. Like, you will literally see the hate everywhere. You will see the hate everywhere. So one thing I want to say is that even if I don't learn anything in this year, but I want to absolutely say that I want to give you guys a story about me starting my YouTube and all that. Like, I was saying how I sent my YouTube links to a few people, and everybody like, no, some people just left me on red. It's okay, it's comfortable, but I also have to get comfortable with the fact that not everybody is rooting for me, and that is it, period. Not everybody is rooting for you. Sometimes I will literally just post a YouTube video, and I think every YouTuber can, you know, most YouTubers would have experienced this. A friend of mine brought up a story. She was like, look, you just posted a video, now somebody just gave it like a thumbs up. I'm like, no, that's part of it. That's the life. Some people turn off their likes and dislikes. They're like, oh, you know, they don't want to see that negativity. That is okay. I respect it as well. But me, I want to see, because I'm like, literally, so you will just post like, you know, a good video. Sometimes I would say that's why they don't allow comments for, you know, for channels that have to do with kids, because not all children can take it, and some parents, you know, don't joke with their kids. Okay, so the hate is everywhere. I'm digressing. Okay, so I want to bring it back to say that it's okay for everyone not to like you. You can post a video and think, oh my god, this video is good, it's really gonna help people will want to be helped, and then people will give you the thumbs down, and that's fine. That's really fine. You have to get comfortable with the fact that not everybody will like you, not everybody is for you. So you have to learn to level up socially. Know this mentally, not everybody's for you. Don't try to do too much. You're going to find out that you overwhelm yourself. You just literally you overwork yourself thinking, oh my god, what have I done wrong? What have I done? No sis, no bro, you don't have to do anything wrong for people to dislike you. You just have to be and exist. That's all it takes, period. Stop letting people into your head. Oh my god, sometimes, let me just like use white YouTube for example. Now in this YouTube street, sometimes you have an idea, you're like, oh my god, I feel like people will really want to see this, and then you run it through other people and they're like, nah, ain't nobody want to see that. No, that's as well as letting people get into your head. How are you going to level up mentally and socially if you keep letting people get into your head? You keep letting people's opinions of you or what you should do or how you should live your life. And that is not it, okay? If you want to level up mentally, socially, you need to stop letting people get into your head. Their opinion, what they want you to do, how the business that you think some people will be like, oh my god, I think this business, would really fit you or look good on you. No, don't go into music. Music is not for you. I feel like you should go into, some sort of art. Meanwhile, it might just be jealousy. They might literally be seeing the lights that, okay, this person has the potential to blow in this particular thing, but then they are like, no, you know what, don't do this. So don't let people get into your head. Like, fly, make your mistakes, do what you want to do. It's good to seek one or two wise counsel here and there, but at the same time, it's counsel. Don't also dwell on it. You need to know your worth. Be okay with making decisions by yourself. Make those decisions. Like, one of the decisions that I made was coming on YouTube. Like, it took a whole lot of courage to come on YouTube. I was like, but if I had asked one or two people, trust me, people would have discouraged me. And even if I don't take anything, even if I don't blow up, which I pray by God's grace that I will on YouTube, I want to say that making any move in your life, any major move, just putting yourself out there is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Okay, so you have to get comfortable with the fact that not everybody is willing to see you win. So you have to also be comfortable with making certain works by yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. Well, I literally know that I'm everywhere, but I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to, help one or two people, and that is on that, okay? It might not be for everyone, but just for one particular person. Start focusing, don't let people get into your head, and literally start focusing on your own goals. Focus on your own goals. Be confident. Know your worth. Know that you are the it. I tell you, you are it. Everyone that I know, you are it. So tell yourself that you are it. Start focusing on your own goals and don't let people get into your head. Do not let people get into your head. Start focusing on your own goals, okay? And even if it means you need to let a few good people or people that you feel do not believe in you go, it's okay. Focus on your own goals, and that should give you a reason to want to thrive in that particular thing that they said you cannot thrive in, okay? That's on that. Stop the comparison. I feel like I could preach on and on about this, but I don't want this to be like too long of video. Stop the comparison. You need to understand and say, you know what? Tell yourself, mention that friend that you think you're comparing yourself with, and be like, she ain't my competition, okay? I am my own competition. Being a better person than I was 2019, 2018, that is my own competition. That by next year, I don't want to be the way I was in 2020. I want to be a better person next year. I don't know if that makes sense, okay? So stop the comparison, stop the competition. You don't know what the person took to get to where they are. You don't know what they are currently battling. So you know what? Just stop the comparison. If you want to level up, you can't be looking at other people's journey and be like, oh my god, look at where she is, look at where I'm at. Nah, that doesn't work. Like, you know what they say, comparison is the thief of joy. Anytime I want to just feel sad, I literally go to someone else and start comparing my life with that person. That's if I want to feel sad. I just want to make myself sad. Like, that's just the trick. So if you want to feel sad, then compare yourself with someone else. But if you know you want to feel good about yourself, focus on your own goals, focus on your own journey, okay? Say to yourself that whoever that person is, say, Kemi is not my competition, okay? Kemi is not my competition. Our destinations are different. Say to yourself, Kemi is not my competition. Our destinations are different. Honestly, you have to keep telling yourself that. I know that it sounds like, oh, I mean, who doesn't compare? I mean, we all fall into it one time or the other. Sometimes, like, people fall into that, position where you're comparing yourself, but you have to learn to draw yourself back and be like, okay, she's not my competition, respectfully, because our destinations are different. You know what, our faces are different, so our destinations are different. Okay, so you even twins, their destinations are different, so stop the comparison. If you want to level up mentally for your own mental sake, you have to stop that. Okay, I also want to say that I just want to end with this, okay, that if you want to level up mentally and socially, just like I was saying, you have to respect your own decision. Stop asking people, like, you see that your picture is cute, you're like sending it to my friend, like, I'm guilty of this. So it's not as if I'm just shaking tables. Okay, I'm guilty of this. I'm like, do you think this picture is cute? No. If you think it's cute, then post it. You don't have to ask someone else. What if the person is just saying no, it's not cute, out of envy? Like, you have to be okay with that. Okay, I'm not saying you can't seek wise counsel. I'm hoping that, you know, you have sisters or family, or, you know, one or two good friends that you can ask and be like, oh my god, do you think this will make a bomb post or just a great post? Because I already know it's a good post, but do you think it's gonna fit into my aesthetic? It's okay to, you know, want to if you want to, but I don't really see the point. If you take a picture and be like, oh my god, this picture look cute, don't live for the likes. Do not live for the likes, period. Okay, post a picture and be like, oh my god, I don't even look at those stuff anymore. I just post a picture, I'm like, oh my god, this really looks good for my archive of pictures, and I'm like, oh my god, I want it arranged this way. Okay, I'm all about my money. Like, the likes ain't gonna give me money. I'm all about the money. If you know me, you know I'm all about the money. Like, I'm not really going to be focusing on, oh, does this person like when the person comment? No. We're dropping all that. We're elevating ourselves mentally and socially, and who is that going to help? If you're sending a picture and asking someone that, does this picture look good, then that means that technically you are not sure that the picture looks good. But there's some pictures that you would take. Say you go to a studio and you take a very good picture, and the photographer does all the Photoshop and everything. You're like, can you send such pictures to people and be like, oh my god, is this picture really good? No, that picture is great, magnificent. Post it, sis. Post it, bro. Stop asking your friends. They're probably jealous anyway, so just post it and do you. That's how you level up mentally. That's how you level up socially. That's how you be you. That's how you grow into your own. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you more to come. If you want to see such kind of content, just let me know what topics you want me to touch in general, or you just enjoy this video, just sit down, this chit chat. Okay, I definitely love, you know, creating talk videos. So if you aren't subscribed to my channel, I would truly appreciate if you consider subscribing to my channel. It will mean a whole lot to me. Please give this video a thumbs up, share with your friend who you think might need the video or the content of this video, and it will go a long way. That's how you be a good friend as well. So thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.